Hey guys!
Hello everyone!
Today is an adventure day. We want to show you why people love moving here to Florida and the lifestyle. So today's going to be a lifestyle video, and can you guess where we're going?
Dressed a little differently today.
We have sun shirt, we have hat, sunglasses, beach bag, sunscreen. So we're prepared. We're going to take you over to one of the top beaches in the United States and one of the top beaches that's listed in the world, in Florida.
I think it's listed in the top 10 on a lot of the lists. So,
yes.
yeah.
Number one, I believe in Florida. It just depends who makes the list. But
right.
Anyway, a little over 2 hours away, we're going to be on one of the top beaches in the United States. And this is a drive from Clermont. And we're going to go show you, some fun things that we like to do. And instead of jumping on a plane and waiting at the airport for 2 hours and knowing you're going to go to the beach, then you fly 2 to 3 hours to get here, rent your car and everything. Just imagine if you could just jump in your car and just drive over, and within a little over 2 hours, you are on one of the top beaches.
And we don't have to imagine, because we're able to go over to this beach really whenever we choose to. So that's a really nice part about living here in Central Florida.
Yep, so we're talking lifestyle, and we want you to come along with us on our adventure. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. There's nothing like a staycation. We love staycations, and the best part is we live by one of the most famous beaches, Siesta Key, which is often ranked among the top beaches in the United States and even the world. So that's pretty amazing.
One of the things that I love about Siesta Key is that the sand is not just like sugar, it's like flour. Some of the best sand that I've ever seen compared to even all the other Florida beaches that we go to.
Yeah, it's very fine white sand, and it's a very large beach. So there's plenty of room over there. They say it's white quartz sand. It stays cool and even on the hottest days. But this particular day, there was a little rain clouds in the sky, and we had to kind of dodge some of the weather, and that's why you see some of the white caps, but the water is really clear, it's warm, and usually it's pretty calm. So I think it's the calmest side. We are Gulf snobs. We love the Gulf of Mexico. The beaches are whiter sand. You have more of a beachfront area, and we think it's awesome. Now over at this beach, you have your lifeguard stands, there's public bathrooms, parking.
Free parking.
Yeah. And just imagine the sunsets. Sunsets can be amazing over here. So this is one of our favorite beaches from Clermont. We're looking at 2 hours, 25 minutes, and it depends on traffic. So depending on the time of day you go, you could be there. We'll either do a staycation, get a little Airbnb, or we'll go early in the morning and drive back same day.
Yeah, the water is absolutely clear. It's warm, and even with the seas here a little bit rougher, still out there swimming, and it's a lot of fun. Now we've left Siesta Key and headed up to Treasure Island over near St. Pete. We always love going up there every year for the sand sculpture contest that they have. People coming from all over the world to make these sand sculptures, and we swear it looks like they're carved in stone. Really nice beaches here.
They also have, like you can see in the background, there's festivals. So they have all these vendors out there. You can get some really cool things. If you love coastal decor, they have some really cool things that they're selling, along with live music. Now this event happens around November. So this is a must if you love to see the sand sculptures. And again, we drive over there. It's less than 2.5 hours from the Clermont area, and it's white sandy beaches. And even if you want to go just without the event, it's not as crowded as some of the other beaches, but it's a great beach. Now, another fun beach that we really love is Clearwater Beach. That's one of the most popular destinations. You will see a ton of tourists here, so you need to get there first thing really early. But again, white sandy beaches, vendors, there's shops and restaurants, so it's a really fun area. Clear water. This is why we love the Gulf. It's it's warm, it's clear, white sand, and most of the time the water is pretty calm to get out there.
Yeah, there's a lot more activity at Clearwater. There's a lot of shops and hotels that are on the beach, but the water is it's beautiful. The turquoise colors and the sand. It is a great beach just to walk or lay out on, or there's tons of activities as well.
Now, if we wanted a really quick trip, a really quick day trip, we'll head over to Coco Beach. And Coco Beach is pretty cool because it's considered the surfing capital of the East Coast. Your waves are a little bit rougher, right? And, so you can get your surfboard out there and ride some waves.
Still have some nice sand, but it's about an hour 15, an hour 25 minutes to get there, so it's a little bit quicker.
Now, keeping in mind how much we love the beach and how much we love to go to the beach just for relaxation, beautiful sunsets, just to get away in a short little distance, why didn't we move toward the beach?
Yeah, that's the whole point, is that we can go visit the beach and then come back to our Central Florida location where there's so much going on. Out at the beach, you're a little bit more at risk when the storms are coming in. We always say that anything that comes in from either coast has to travel over 75 miles to get to us. So a lot of the power has gone away by the time it gets to us. So we feel we have the best of both worlds, able to go to the beach really anytime we want, and having the security of being more safe and, I say, better guarded in Central Florida.
Yeah, there are also higher insurance costs living on the coast and stricter regulations when you live there. Okay, now we're here at downtown Waterfront Park.
Yeah, it's a real close distance to really pretty much anywhere you are in Clermont. So easy to get to, free to park, and it's a beach.
We have people actually that come out here and they're looking at the area, they're trying to decide, is this the place they want to live? They're shocked when they say, like, you don't have to pay to park here. Nope, you don't pay to park. And this is the area that there's a lot of great festivals all up in this area. It's Clermont's known for health and wellness, and there's a lot of sporting events, and it's just a really cool place. Behind us are trails, and Clermont's meet in the middle?
Right, 125 miles to each coast, so we're right in the middle of all that. The trails lead to both sides, so a great place to be. We can get to either coast pretty easily by bike or running if you wanted to, but obviously you can drive to each coast.
Right. We've seen a lot of interesting things down here. We've seen some really great triathlons. So the triathlons where, they have groups of people swimming in all age categories and biking.
And running, yep. And even little kids are doing the races. So it's a lot of fun to watch.
A lot of fun. This is a great place if you want tranquility, relaxation. During the week is usually not as busy, especially when the kids are back to school, but there's some families. It's very family friendly. When you look at the lake from a distance, it doesn't look clear, but it's very clear. It's been cleaned out in this area for swimming. People are swimming in here all day long. There's a lot of boaters, and there's rowing teams that come out here. What else do we have? Jet skis?
Jet skis. On some of the windy days, we even see sailboats out here. But today we brought a kayak with us, so we're going to do that. We're going to see if any of the paddle boards are available to rent, so we might rent one of those. And Shirley's been talking about wanting to get one, so we might have to rent it to see how she does.
He's not sure if I'm going to like it.
We'll see how that goes today.
He's like, before we buy one, you need to see if you can even stand on one. But I'm determined, so I'm going to try that. Not sure if it's going to be today or not. It depends if there's any for rent. But they have a stand out here that you can rent paddle boards and kayaks. So, kind of from here it looks like it's empty, but we've also seen some really cool stuff out here. I've seen everything from baptisms to right now, I'll do a little sweep over, but it looks like someone has set up a tent and it's "Will You Marry Me?" and it's beautiful. Let me see if I can, let's see, let me turn you around. Oh, I'll get back. So how cool is that? So you're going to get out on the kayak. This is also an area that we can walk down to Salt Shack, and we know that there's magnificent sunsets out by the beach, but guess what? We have some gorgeous sunsets right here in this area off the beach or downtown where the Salt Shack and all those fun places are.
We've seen some great ones right on this lake.
On this lake,
Yeah.
it's like breathtaking. So we love the beach, we love the coast, we love that we can drive over to the Gulf side or the Atlantic side, which is a little bit closer to the Atlantic, but you know, we're kind of beach snobs. We know where we like to go, but within 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you are in some beautiful beaches, white sand, or closer beaches would be your Atlantic side, and you're a little over an hour over there. So, you know, not too bad. You know, it is a lifestyle built for paradise.
But Waterfront is a little bit closer than that. So tell us what you think after we show you the beach here in Clermont. All right, so here I am. It's pretty shallow right now, but I'm going to start pedaling out. You don't really, you just sort of walk in, and seriously, you don't even have to get wet with your paddleboarding, although on a nice warm day like this, getting wet feels pretty good.
Yeah, this is perfect.
So what I'm doing is I'm paddling out. Great thing about this lake, this is Lake Minneola, and
We had to switch over because the wind was so gusty today it was really hard to hear. But we are on Lake Minneola, and this has to be one of the cleanest lakes around. It's part of the chain of lakes, and you can see how clear the water is. Now from a distance, the water has a little brown tint, and that's from the cypress trees, the tannins that come off of there give it that brownish tint, but you can still see how clear it is and how you can see down in the water. The water is a great temperature today, nice for swimming, and you know, we're over here just being in the water, enjoying it. It cools you off a little bit.
From the water, here's a great view of the beach area. They have paddle boards on the beach that you can rent. There's a pavilion, the great little playground for the kids. Beautiful beach. I mean, it's a really nice beach. Again, it's family friendly. People come, they pop up their tents, they enjoy paddleboarding and kayaking and swimming and all that stuff. And these little buoys here, it just kind of, this is the swimming area. And on the other side, that's for the boaters and the jet skiers and the rowers and all that other fun stuff. So it is just an amazing place. And we truly feel blessed that we are in an area like this, that we could come out on a day, any day of the week, and just enjoy the beach. Oh, and I can't forget the splash pad. This is a little cutest little splash pad that all the little kids, it's gated around so you can feel secure, and they just run around and run through the water. They love it.
Now we're headed back in, going over to our chairs, and we're just going to sit there and wait for the beautiful sunset that's going to be here later this evening.
thank you for coming on our tour with us today. We took you a little further away and we stayed closer to home. So you have the best of both worlds here.
Absolutely the best of both worlds. I can go on world-class beaches, or I can stay right here in my own backyard and enjoy paradise from home.
Yeah, these ones in our backyard aren't too bad either.
Yeah, so middle of the day, you want to take a quick trip over to the beach, there's a beach waiting for you. So stay tuned. We're going to have more lifestyle videos coming your way, and you don't want to miss them, so always stay tuned.
Oh, and hey, we can't forget to thank our viewers. We really appreciate you. We're so excited that you watch us, and we do this for you, so we're going to keep on doing it. So stay tuned
for the
some
next
more.
one.
Yeah.
We have more coming your way, and we'll see you soon.